Hola, I don't know how easy you can see this, but I'm up on the rock which separates the two towns. If you can see that up there, it's the castle and the old town, sort of tumbling down off the cliff, and that's the sort of beach that I've been on the last couple of days. If you come the other way, that's more of the newer town over there on the other side, and I've just been down there something to eat. But it's about 10 o'clock at night, but well, I've come out to this rock. This particular rock, I think it's called something like El Peñón, and it used to be like a penal colony, a prison, so I thought it was quite an appropriate place to make a video, really. But what I was just going to talk about was actually sitting in the restaurant earlier, thinking about sort of sharing things, because one of the things that I like about doing videos and the internet generally, but certainly social media, is sharing. And sharing video links and ideas and photos and newspaper articles and all that sort of stuff, and blog posts and all that. And I know there are some people that seem to like that type of thing for some strange reason that I put up there. I even know someone who actually gets an email every time I put a link up, but there you go. It's strange things for you, I suppose. But also, I was having a conversation recently with a Hastings Rock DJ, and I've been racking my brains trying to remember who it was. I think I might know who it was now. We were talking about what we like about DJing on the radio, apart from just doing it because it's fun, but the element of actually playing things and getting excited about hearing a piece of music, especially from my point of view, from a local music point of view, is that you hear something and you do a local music show and you know that just about 99% of the audience have never heard what you're playing, and you do get a certain buzz about that. And even this other DJ I was talking to, I actually sort of set up an iTunes playlist, and if I hear something that I think, oh, I need to play that on the radio, I want to play that on the radio, I put it in a little folder, and hence for the next year, and there it is. And I do get a buzz out of that, and this person was saying exactly the same thing, so it makes me realise that it's not just me that does that. But also that element, when you come to a place like this and you sit here, because I'm on my own, and you just sort of sitting here thinking about all these things and appreciating all this, as you've seen the other videos, you've heard what I've been talking about and what I like about this particular place. And see if I can get a bit of light on me. I don't know if that might work, but that's probably a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. And that sort of feeling that you want to share this sort of experience with somebody, and you automatically think about, I'm sort of sharing photos with my son and my family as well, and saying to them, I know you'd like this. I mean, they have been here before, but not really explored it, obviously, and experienced it in the same way that I am now, spending more time. We just spent a day on the beach, effectively. But you think, this is a really nice place, and you do get that sort of feeling about sort of sharing it, and there are other certain people that you think, I know that they would like this for various different, and not even necessarily the people you might think about. Other people think, I know that sort of person, from what I know about them, would actually appreciate either this aspect of it or the whole place, or this would be a really good place for them to come with their kids or whatever it might be. So I thought I'd just share that with you. Just that sort of idea about that, and because it is one of those places, and even the restaurant that I found, there's a couple of places that are literally right next door to each other. They sort of share the same space, and I only realised after trying to sort of hail one of the waiters from the other restaurant, I suddenly noticed that the chairs were different colours, and and they would point, no, it's over there, and I thought, and then it suddenly clicked. These are two different restaurants, and even sort of sitting in there, and you're thinking, this is a really good place, I mean, the way I may talk about it in another video, but the particular restaurant, these people, the guy who runs it, he used to come from Hampshire. He ran a bar, or was in the pub there, and he also ran a bar in Mallorca for, I think he said, for 15 years or something like that. He knows how to run a restaurant and how to look after his customers, and he speaks English, he speaks German, obviously he speaks Spanish as well very well, and that encourages people like myself and the others, Germans, English people, to go in there, and it's very attentive, and his whole staff are like that, and an object lesson in how to appreciate your audience, I suppose. But also, and the food's very good, and just the little bits and pieces that they do, and they bring out extra. Here's one for the road, and a little appetizer for you, and you haven't asked for it, they just bring all this stuff out. So, and it's getting very, very dark, and so there you go. So I just sort of share that, and you're just sitting there thinking, I know people who would really like this type of thing. So that's one of the beauties. Although you might be on your own, you are thinking of other people, and you are thinking about other people who would appreciate what you're actually experiencing as well. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm off to Granada, hopefully, on the bus tomorrow, so I wouldn't be surprised if I do a video from there. Adios.